Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends, and welcome back to Hope Harbor Zoo. Hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. So today we are continuing our little farm to table section. I actually don't think I showed this off back in the little tour video that I had, but essentially this is going to be our farm section. It's going to be our little children's zoo, but with a little bit more of a twist. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have been around since Foxborough Zoo, but I had a section in there called Farm to Table, and it's really such a wonderful concept that I really wanted to bring back once again for this series, because I feel like it really does speak true to the heart of Hope Harbor. Try saying that 5 times fast. But essentially what the idea behind that section was showcasing farms all around the world, agriculture, animal husbandry, and stuff like that. And I really wanted to help that be an educational focus for this entire area. So you can see I'm starting to work on our South America section, as you could probably guess, with our alpacas. Yes, so I have had these guys for quite some time. I think I actually got these guys back in the domestic store. That was actually before Hope Island refused to work for me. So these guys have been sitting in Hope Harbor's basement for quite some time, and I finally had the inspiration to bring these guys out to, you know, the wild. Not really the wild, but into their own little habitat. So, as you guys can probably tell already, this is very much based off of Machu Picchu, as well as the rest of, like, the Incan ruins that are found around Peru. So that's essentially kind of the vibes that we're going for. You can see I have these 3 different tiers. So essentially what I want to have over here is a little bit of a panorama, very much like, I believe it's Hagenbeck Zoo. It might not be Hagenbeck, I'm not really sure, but they have these beautiful panoramas where each, like, section different animals go on top of. So, like, you see the first level, we have the alpacas. The second level, I'm trying to get, like, I'm not really sure. I've been looking at South American breeds of sheep, cows, horses, all kinds of stuff like that. So hopefully later down the line we can get those. I'm not sure if ZSU is going to be doing another domestic store. I would absolutely love that. And I apologize if you hear my dog barking right now. She's going a little cray-cray. But I'm using one of ZZ's fences from his fence pack because I felt like it matched the vibe pretty well. I really wanted to help demonstrate just how actual farms would look in South America, meanwhile still trying to bring in the same vibes as, like, you know, a typical South American section in a zoo. So you can see we're utilizing these beautiful kind of like wrought iron, not really wrought iron, but kind of rusted iron fences. And we also turn this into our own little custom fence over here by making a little bit more of a taller version. So we do that for a little bit over there as a way to kind of help section off this area. So we do that a little bit over there, and we continue it all throughout the sides. I don't have any stables for these guys. I probably should have tried to work one in, but I think I'll do that later down the line once we actually do get to, like, the sheep and stuff, once I do get my hands on some. So for the time being, they do have a shade structure, which we'll get into in just a little bit. I did need to add a little staff door right there, because that comes directly out of the barn owl aviary. And of course we had to keep the barn owls in an actual barn. I mean, where else would you keep them, you know? So we add a little handle on this door, and we actually cover that up on the, I guess, left once you come out of the barn owl aviary. So we do have that in just a little bit. You'll see that come into play in just a few seconds. But I do kind of line it up with these beautiful European pieces. I believe these are some of the new pieces that we got in the European DLC. I really haven't used these guys all that much, but I absolutely adore using them in this little section. They really do help to, I don't know, it has like this nice organic wavy kind of, I don't know, disposure, I guess, about them. And they really do come in super handy for sections like this. I don't know, it's just super awesome just to be able to play with new curbing, because as you guys know, I love to do my custom curbing in Hope Harbor Zoo. It's really such a wonderful little exercise in, like, creative freedom and stuff, so it's just super awesome to do all that. Also using some of Leader's aviaries over here. By the way, go check out Leader. He is a absolutely fantastic creator. Probably one of the best ones out there, if I'm going to be completely honest. Both Leader and Zoofluencer made these, and they both did such a wonderful job on them. So I hope they don't mind if I kind of yoink a couple for our little farm section. They were part of their little farm series. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but if you look up Polish Planet Zoo Farm, you should be able to find it. So we make our way throughout here and do the rest of the decorating in this section. I have a whole bunch of areas where I could expand to. If I ever do want to add some stuff in here. Oh, by the way, those little gravel pieces, probably about 500 pieces each. Those were also from that same build over there as well. And I also do that little shade structure over here for these guys. So I use another thing of leaders. Listen, leader, this is your episode, baby. Oh my god. So I essentially use a few of his like posts over here to help keep this thing nice and up. Because, of course, you gotta make sure that this kind of, like, you know, sail is being supported. You can't just have it be floating in midair. That'd be a little silly, guys. So we kind of make that our way throughout over there, and we do change the color a little bit. I settle on blue and green. I felt like that'd be nice and colorful enough. And we kind of do some exterior foliage work as well. And we also add some fences up there, because I felt like something was missing. So those fences are from Nicholas Lion Rider's Safari prop pack. Really awesome prop pack if you guys do want to get, like, you know, your toes wet with some nice African themed props. Or not even African themed. I use it more so for South American sections, believe it or not. But I did steal the little loom. Yeah, I stole the little loom from from Foxborough Zoo and put it in Hope Harbor Zoo, because I felt like it would be really cool just to teach, like, you know, kids and adults and stuff about how looms are used whenever you do, like, you know, harvest wool from alpacas and llamas and stuff. I felt like that'd be a really awesome thing to have right there. So we make our way throughout here and add a little bit more grass throughout here, just making sure that this area feels a little bit more, you know, feels a little bit more built up. Because I don't like leaving sections open during speed builds, especially like these little in-between areas. And I should probably talk about our future plans for this section. I do have a bunch of guinea fowl, which I do want to introduce because guinea fowl are actually farmed. And they're used on farms as utility animals, so they do help like clean up the joint and stuff like that. I believe I also have, I have goats. Or at least I have some goats on the way from some people. I believe Annika's going to help me out with that kind of stuff. So we will have that come into play relatively soon. I want to have a goat beach. That's going to be something wicked fun. And I'm hoping to have a nice African section so we can have like Watusi and stuff over there. That's at least a goal going forward. Maybe emu if I want to have like a little Australian section. But yeah, that's about it for this entire speed build, and we have some beautiful views of the rest of the stuff. That's our little duck pond right there. I'm super proud of that. We're going to have a whole bunch of domestic ducks in there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the video, I really encourage you guys to leave a like, but of course you guys don't need to at all. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. And there we go, one of our original residents. I'm sorry. Those are turkeys from way back when in the first episode of Hope Island Zoo. And they, of course, have a lovely expansive habitat now. They seem to love it already. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you all in the next episode. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.